Before starting my presentation, I would like to acknowledge the Gadigal people and the people of the Eora Nation, the original custodians of the land on which we are learning today. I also pay my deepest respects to the elders of present, the past, and the future. Hello everyone, my name is RajaDaga. This reflection explores how different approaches, theories, and frameworks help me understand children in role as an early childhood teacher. In Australia, my practice is guided by Early Years Learning Framework version 2.0 and National Quality Standards. Let's start with historical approach. Froebel's kindergarten philosophy viewed play as the highest expression of human development. He believed that through play and engagement with nature, children express creativity and develop moral understanding. This helps me view children as an active learners who learn best in nurturing and play-rich environments. Under the contemporary approach comes the Reggio Emilia approach, which inspires me to view children as competent and creative co-learners. This philosophy values relationships, collaboration, and environment as the third teacher. Through documentation, I can better understand children's thinking processes and support their sense of belonging. For example, I may put child's portfolio on any weekday on the dashboard, which encourages social bonding amongst the class and develops sense of belongingness to the child. Coming on to the theories, Vygotsky's social culture theory reminds me that learning happens through interaction and shared experiences. His concept of the zone of proximal development helps me scaffold children's learning, supporting them to move from what they can do to what they can do with guidance. This theory aligns with the EYLF principle of building secure, respectful, and reciprocal relationships. Through my studies, I have learned that Vygotsky's theory highlights the importance of learning with others. For example, when educators engage in conversations with children or encourage group play, they are supporting learning through social interaction. I understand that scaffolding, providing just the right amount of guidance, helps children extend what they can do independently. Here comes the second theory, Piaget's cognitive development theory. He believed that children actively construct knowledge through interaction and exploration. His stages of cognitive development help me design experiences suited to each child's level of thinking. This aligns with EYLF's view of children as confident and involved learners. For example, in future, I aim to create opportunities for children to discover solutions themselves. For instance, by encouraging them to different puzzle pieces instead of showing them the answer. This approach aligns with EYLF's focus on play-based, inquiry-driven learning. The third theory would be Skinner's behaviorist theory. Reminds me that behavior can be guided through reinforcement. In my classroom, I would be using positive reinforcement, such as praise and encouragement, to build motivation, self-regulation, and respect. This supports NQS Quality Area 5, which values positive and responsive relationships. For example, in future, I could apply this by giving verbal praise or acknowledging effort when children try new tasks. This supports children's confidence and aligns with NQS Area 5, which focuses on positive relationship and respectful guidance. Then comes the frameworks. The first would be EYLF version 2.0, which guides my teaching philosophy through the ideas of belonging, being, and becoming. It encourages intentional teaching and respect for cultural diversity. The NQS ensures that these values are applied in practice, particularly in areas like educational programs, relationships, and partnerships. So, yeah, by integrating these approaches, I understand children as capable, curious, and socially connected learners. Frebel's play-based philosophy complements Reggio's collaborative approach. while Vygotsky and Bonfires remind me that learning is relational and contextual. Together, these inform my professional identity as a reflective and inclusive teacher. Reflecting on my practice helps me identify strengths and areas for growth. I am committed to inclusive, culturally responsive teaching that respects every child's background and capability. Through continuous learning and reflection, I aim to provide safe, nurturing, and engaging environments for all children. In conclusion, these approaches, theories, and frameworks have deepened my understanding of children as competent, curious, and capable learners. They guide my practice within the Australian context and strengthen my professional growth as an early childhood teacher. So these are my references. All references are presented in APA 7th edition. These recent and credible sources strengthen the academic and practical foundation of this reflection.